Next thing on this review, it's going to be dividing. Okay. Now, there are some teachers that will tell you to do a little tic-tac-toe and fill it out. I'm not that type. I don't like the little tic-tac-toe because it really doesn't benefit that much. Okay? If you want to do it, you can do it. I strongly suggest that at the beginning of your STAAR, you just fill one of these out yourself. Ask your teacher when the STAAR begins, raise your hand, ask her for grid paper or square paper, and it's going to be blank, and you'll have to fill it out yourself. You can have a highlighter, and if you don't have a highlighter, raise your hand. Tell your teacher you want a highlighter, and they'll give you a highlighter, okay? You come up with your own. If you don't know how to come up with this, I have a video that shows you how to do this chart. This chart will help you with both multiplication, division, also with fractions, simplifying fractions, adding and subtracting fractions with different denominators. That's why I prefer that over the tic-tac-toe. Next, on this, whenever you're dividing, I always put the little steps: divide, multiply, subtract, check, bring down. I realize there's some teachers that put the check down here. I don't. I put it up here. They put it down here for a different reason. I put it up here for a certain reason, and I feel it's more important over here. The check down here is when they're going to check to see if they got the right answer and everything. Okay, these are the steps from here. Okay, you have a decimal. Step number 1, bring it straight up. That's all you have to do. Bring it straight up. Okay, on this, okay, if you notice, this is like this. Multiplication sign, multiplication sign. The 9s, see that? Okay. Now, on this, cover everything up. 6. 6 divided by 9, you can't. That's a 0. It's very, very important that you realize however many digits there are on the inside, that's how many you have to put on top. Okay? So, 6 divided by 9, 0. Okay? From here, slide it over. 64 divided by 9. That's going to be 7. 7 times 9, 63. We're right here. Subtract. 4 take away 3, 1. 6 take away 6, 0. Check. Here's how this check works. 1. Is that a good number? When I ask that, I'm asking, is this number smaller than 9? Or is this number smaller than the outside number? Whenever you subtract, this difference has to be smaller than your outside number. If it's the same, you could do another group. If it's bigger than the outside number, for sure you can do another group. That's how you check. Next, slide, bring down 8. 18 divided by 9, 2. 2 times 9, 18. Subtract. 18 take away 18, 0. Check. Is that a good number? Yes. Why? Smaller than the outside number. Next, bring down. Nothing there. If you want to, you can always check your answer, and this is what some teachers use the check down here for. Okay, which I understand it is good. 63, 64, 0, 9, or 6, 1, 2, 1, 2, and you should get back. Okay, if you want to put another, if you want to put a, I don't know, put a check right here, check A, check your answer, okay, or check Q, check your quotient to see if it's correct. Okay, that's fine. But this check, you need to do it after you subtract, because your difference always has to be smaller than the outside number. If it's equal or greater, you use the wrong number and you're going to be very stuck on what to do next. Let's do another one. Okay, so on this one, okay, first number always goes on the inside, because that's what's getting cut up, that's what's getting divided, that's what's getting separated. Okay, from here, step one, decimal goes straight up. Okay, now let's put in our things. Actually, this should have been the first step. Divide, multiply, subtract, check, and bring down. Okay, so from here, cover up everything. You already put your decimal straight up. Okay, you don't have a decimal on the outside, only a decimal on the inside. Put it straight up. From here, 4 divided by 5, 0. 42 divided by 5, that's 8. 40, 8 times 5 is 40. Subtract, 42 take away 40. 2, check. Is 2 a good number? Yes. Why? Smaller than the outside number. Next, bring down. There you go, 28. Okay? From here, 28 divided by 5, that's 5. 5 times 5, 25. Subtract, 28 take away 25, 3. Check. Is that a good number? Yes, because 3 is smaller than the outside number. Has to be smaller than the outside number. Cannot be the same and it cannot be bigger. Next, bring down. Slide, bring down. Okay, 35 divided by 5, 7. 7 times 5, 35. Subtract, 35 take away 5, 0. Check. Is that a good number? Yes, because it's smaller than the outside number. Next, bring down. That's it. Okay, if you want to, you can check to see if you got the right answer. Okay, that's 35. From here, 25, 26, 27, 28. 42. Okay, 1. You should come back to the original number. There you go, 428 and 5/10. Okay, let's do another one on this one. Okay, here we go. We're going to do this. Okay, for this one, any decimals on the outside? No. On the inside? Yes. Bring it straight up. Okay? From here, divide, multiply, subtract, check, bring down. Okay? Multiplication table right there. From here. Okay? Now, we are ready to begin. However, I don't know about you, but I don't know my 35 times tables. This is when I do this little thing right here, the tic-tac-toe. Okay? First one is 35. So 35 and 35. 70. And 35. 105. And 35. 140. And 35, 175. Now, I'm only going to go up to there. Okay, just up to there. I don't know if I need to do more. And if I need to do more, whoops, I'll do some more, and that's fine. So now, from here, I'm going to cover up everything. Remember, there has to be a number above each one. Okay? 8. Divided by 35. No, nothing. Slide it over. 80 divided by 35. Get close to 80 without going over too much. 70, that's a 2. And that was a 70. 2 times 35 is 70. Subtract 10. Check. Is that a good number? Yes. Why? Smaller than the outside number. Next, bring down 5. Now I have 105. Okay, get close to 105 without going over. Oh, look, right there. Perfect. 3. This is 105. Subtract. 105, take away 105, 0. Check. Is that a good number? Yes. Why? Smaller than the outside number. Next, bring down. Nothing. From here, if you want to, you can always check to see if you did it correctly. This is 15, 10, 11. From here, XX, that's 9, that's 6, that's 0, 5, 10, 8, 0, 1, 2, 1, 2. You should get back. You see that? Okay. Next. Okay, on this one, first number always goes on the inside. That's 4 and 6800ths divided by 78. This is what's getting cut up by 78. Okay, from here, decimals on the outside? No. On the inside? Yes. Bring them straight up. Okay, multiplication sign there. Divide, multiply, subtract, check, bring down. Okay, remember, you need a number, 3 numbers on the inside, there better be 3 numbers on top. Okay, 78 times tables, I don't know them either. So we will do this. 78 plus 78, 156. Plus 78. Okay, this is 1213. 234 plus 78. 1011. Sorry, 312. And I'll just go up to there, plus 78. 789. 390. Okay? This is times 1, times 2, times 3, times 4, times 5. Now, if you want to, pause, figure it out, and check to see if you get the right answer. Okay, step 1, cover up everything. Remember, you already put that decimal. 4 divided by 78, nothing, 0. 46 divided by 78, I still can't. Okay, 468 divided by 78. Oops. Looks like we need to go a little bit more. Here we go. Add another 78. See the 390. Add another 78. 468. Oh, 468. There it is. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now, let me do this one again to show you something that is pretty important. So, we have this. I tend to skip some steps here and there, and I am so sorry for doing that. Okay. Divide, multiply, subtract, check, bring down. We're going to assume that I already have this down. Okay. I'm just going to write this in. This is that tic-tac-toe that we did earlier. 312, 390, 468. Times 1, times 2, times 3, times 4, times 5, times 6. Now, here's the part that I want to bring up. Okay. Decimal straight up. Okay, it wasn't that part. 3 numbers on the inside, 3 numbers on the outside. It wasn't that part either. But here it is. Ready? 4 divided by 78. You see me putting a 0 and then just sliding, correct? This is what's really happening. 0, 0 times 78, 0, subtract, 4 take away 0, 4. Check. Is 4 a good number? Yes. Why? Smaller than the outside number. Slide. 6. Now I have 46 divided by 78. 46 divided by 78? No. 0. That's going to be a 0. Okay. 6 take away 0. 6. 4. 46. Check. Is that a good number? Yes. Why? Smaller than the outside number. Okay. From here, slide, bring down 8. 468 divided by 78. 6. 468. Okay. Look at the difference. See that? On this one, I was just sliding over. This one, I showed you how it really works with the zeros. Okay. Let's do another one. Okay, on this one, $3.20 divided by 5. Remember, whatever's first is what goes inside. Always, always, always. Okay? First number goes inside. The first number is what's getting cut up, what's getting divided, what's getting separated. Then from here, decimal on the outside? No. On the inside? Yes. Bring it straight up. Multiplication sign there. Divide, multiply, subtract, check, bring down. On this one, remember, 3 numbers on the inside. I better have 3 numbers on top. 3 divided by 5, 0. Now I'll do it like this. Check. Is that a good number? Yes. Why? It's smaller than the outside number. Next, bring down. 32. 32 divided by 5, that's going to be 6. 6 times 5 is 30. Subtract, divide, multiply, subtract. 2 take away 0, 2. 3 take away 3, 0. Check. Is that a good number? Is 2 a good number? Yes. Why? Smaller than the outside number. Next, bring down. 0. Now I have 20. 20 divided by 5, 4. 4 times 5, 20. Subtract. 20 take away 20, 0. Check. 0. Is that a good number? Yes. Why? Smaller than the outside number. Next, bring down. Nothing to bring down. There's our answer, our quotient. Okay? To check, you multiply these two numbers. 20, 32. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. And you should get back to the original. Okay, that's the last one right there for division. Let's move on to the last thing.